Do we need to reinvent the view of the ancient philosophers to understand the new AI age? Would Socrates be lost in this new era of AI? Reinventing ancient philosophical perspectives could indeed help us understand the ethical, existential, and epistemological challenges posed by the AI age. Ancient philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle grappled with fundamental questions about knowledge, reality, ethics, and the nature of the self. Questions that are more relevant than ever in a world where artificial intelligence is redefining these very concepts. Rather than being lost in the AI age, a philosopher like Socrates would likely recognize this era as an extraordinary opportunity to revisit and deepen philosophical inquiry. 1. The Socratic method in AI, questioning truth and knowledge. Socrates famously championed the pursuit of truth through questioning, dialogue, and self-examination. In the AI era, where data-driven insights and algorithmic predictions shape our understanding of the world, Socrates' approach would be invaluable for interrogating the foundations of AI-generated knowledge. What constitutes true knowledge? In Socrates' time, truth was something to be pursued through reasoned dialogue and the direct experience of ideas. AI, however, generates knowledge through pattern recognition without understanding or consciousness. Socrates would likely question whether this output represents true knowledge or if it merely simulates an appearance of it. His method of relentless questioning could help modern thinkers critically evaluate the difference between human understanding and machine-driven insight. The limits of knowledge and bias. Socrates might also be fascinated by the biases embedded within AI models, which reflect human prejudices and data limitations. In an AI era, the Socratic approach, examining assumptions and exposing contradictions, could help society become more aware of the limitations and biases in AI systems. Socrates would argue that without self-reflection and critical thought, we risk accepting AI-generated truths uncritically, mistaking them for absolute knowledge. 2. Ethics and morality in the age of artificial intelligence. Ancient philosophers, especially Aristotle, placed a significant focus on ethics as central to the good life. In the AI age, as AI systems make decisions with ethical implications, whether in healthcare, law enforcement, or social services, these classic ethical frameworks become vital. Virtue ethics and responsible AI development. Aristotle's virtue ethics, which emphasizes character and the development of moral virtues, could serve as a guide for AI developers and users. In an environment where efficiency and profit often drive technological advancements, Aristotle's ideas remind us to prioritize human flourishing and societal well-being. Reinventing Aristotle's virtue ethics for the AI age would encourage the cultivation of virtues like responsibility, compassion, and prudence in AI development. Ethical dilemmas in autonomous systems. Socrates would likely encourage us to debate the moral implications of AI systems making autonomous decisions that impact human lives. In line with his methods, he would ask probing questions. Who is responsible when an AI-driven vehicle causes harm? Can machines truly make moral choices? By adopting a Socratic mindset, we could create more thoughtful and rigorous ethical frameworks for AI. 3. The nature of the self and consciousness. In a world where AI challenges traditional notions of selfhood and consciousness, exploring ancient views of the self, soul, and mind can provide essential insights. Plato and Aristotle offered extensive reflections on the soul and the mind, examining the essence of human consciousness and the nature of thought. Personhood and consciousness. Philosophers like Plato would ask fundamental questions about the nature of AI consciousness and whether an entity without a soul, emotions, or awareness can truly be considered conscious. Plato's theory of forms, which suggests that reality consists of ideal forms that material things only imperfectly imitate, could be a useful lens for understanding AI. AI, after all, is an imitation of human intelligence, not the thing itself. Plato might see AI as a shadow of human cognition, lacking the depth and self-awareness that defines true consciousness. Redefining human identity. Socrates' question, "Know thyself," would take on new relevance as humans increasingly define themselves in relation to intelligent machines. In a world where AI can outperform humans in tasks that were once exclusive to human cognition, Socrates would likely prompt us to consider what distinguishes us from machines. By revisiting his notion of self-knowledge, we can better understand our unique identity and purpose in a world shared with intelligent but fundamentally different beings. 4. The role of wisdom and the purpose of life. Ancient philosophers viewed wisdom not as a repository of facts but as a deep, practical understanding of how to live a good and meaningful life. In the AI era, where technology can answer questions but not provide wisdom, the ancient pursuit of wisdom becomes ever more relevant. Meaning beyond efficiency. Socrates would remind us that wisdom is not the accumulation of data but the pursuit of a virtuous and meaningful life. AI's role is to increase efficiency, but it doesn't address what life is for or what values should guide it. Socrates might argue that AI could enhance life, but it cannot answer life's fundamental questions, questions that each human must answer through reflection, dialogue, and a commitment to philosophical inquiry. Human purpose in an automated world. As AI automates more tasks, philosophers like Socrates would challenge us to consider how to lead fulfilling lives when work, once a source of purpose, may no longer define us. Reinventing the philosophies of the ancients could help us find purpose in creativity, relationships, and self-improvement, areas where AI may enhance human life but cannot substitute for our own experience. Conclusion. Revisiting ancient philosophy in the AI era offers a pathway to navigate this transformative age with clarity and purpose. Rather than being lost, Socrates would likely see AI as an extraordinary tool for philosophical inquiry, one that raises new questions about knowledge, ethics, identity, and purpose. Reinventing these ancient ideas for the modern world could help humans use AI responsibly, ensuring that technology serves humanity rather than the other way around. In the spirit of Socrates, the AI age calls on us to question, reflect, and seek wisdom, maintaining our humanity amidst a sea of technological change.